Hello and a very warm welcome to all the viewers of Crypto TV. This is Manoj Dara. Clean and green energy is the need of an hour. Today we are going to talk to a company who has taken this initiative. With me is Mr. Jim Koontz, Vice President and Sales of Marketing at Capstone Green Energy. Welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Great to come by. We're glad to come by. So you had asked us about crypto and what's going on. And if you go to this entire show, there's a lot to take in. So what I'm going to try to do is kind of boil it down to basically 3 segments just for everyone at home, so they realize that it's pretty straightforward and this is a very revolutionary technology. So on the front end, which we don't work on, is all the people who have the coding and the transactions and all the different things that occur. We don't do that. And in between, you have all the people who are doing Bitcoin mining. They take the miners and they do whatever they do and to make the crypto or the Bitcoin or the Ethereum or whatever it is. And then the key ingredient for these people is low cost and clean energy. Right. Reason is that if you're paying, say, 20 cents per kilowatt for electricity, you're not going to make money on the crypto because that's a high consumable. So what we help people do is get that cost of energy way down. And you can also do it in a very sustainable way. You can pair it with solar, wind, microgrids, batteries. The key here is making power cheap for the Bitcoin miners so they can optimize their profitability and efficiencies, and also doing it in a way that's green and sustainable for the planet. Now, all this really comes down to, if you take it back to India, is how do you take those energy sources, which I'm not familiar with, pair them together for clean and green energy, and you provide that to the Bitcoin miners. That's about it. It's very straightforward.
So you are based out of?
The company is based in California. That's where manufacturing is, but it's a worldwide company with worldwide distribution. So I handle obviously distribution within the United States. There's a Capstone distributor in India who can obviously serve your needs in that regard.
So how's the demand coming in from India?
You're actually one of the first people from India that we've spoken to. Mostly people here are from the United States, of course, but this is completely transferable. Whatever they do here can be done there. It's just about finding efficient and low cost energy. It's that simple.
Sure. So as we are talking about, the initiative which Capstone has taken in the green field, what's the way forward? I mean, what are the other projects you are working on? If you can just highlight that.
Great. I'll give you an example. So for example, there was a crypto miner. What they'll do is they'll take 250 of those crypto computers, put it into basically a shipping container, and that needs about 1 megawatt of power, 1,000 kilowatts. We basically roll one of our rental units in. We use private gas, for example, in Ohio, and we can now make electricity for 5 or 6 cents versus buying it from the grid for 12 cents.
Fantastic.
That's it. It's that simple.
It's that simple. I mean, can you just make this thing clear for our viewers that if someone is using your unit,
Yep.
and how many computers they can run, as well.
A typical crib will hold, say, 250 miners. You need about 1 megawatt for 250 miners. That's a rough. Each one of them has a different power demand, but that's kind of a quick and dirty. So 250 miners, they'll make, each one of those can make $5,000 a day, which is $150,000 a month. So the cash flow is tremendous.
So where the demand is coming, you spoke about India. If you can just mention the other geographic areas, wherein the demand is coming in.
Well, I can't speak on a global basis. I can say within the United States, everybody who's doing crypto mining in the United States is going where there's cheap electricity, pure and simple. So for example, you're not going to see a lot of these in areas where prices are very, very high. So they're going to some of these more remote areas because once it's all cloud-based. Once it gets out there, it doesn't matter if you're bit mining in Wyoming or Ohio or Florida. Doesn't matter.
All right. Thank you so much. And we hope that, this green initiative turns out to be a big opportunity for you going forward. Thank you so much for talking to Crypto TV.
Thank you very much. Great to meet you.
Thank you.
You bet.